Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. So, are you ready for raiding? Now, the next raid tier, well, the first raid tier of Legion is going to be coming out not this Tuesday, which is today, but it will be coming out next Tuesday. So, what you're going to be wanting to look for is you're going to be wanting to. It all depends on what your guild's looking for. If, like, you're an 830 and you're trying to get into a pug group and you're a DPS. Not going to happen. It's just, they're not going to take you. You're going to have so much higher than that to actually become in a pug group because people are just really picky, especially when it first comes out. I think the gear that drops in the first raid is 850. Let's look. Let's go to raids and let's go here. And the first one, let's not look at heroic. Let's look at normal. It's going to be, 850. So, a lot of people are going to demand you be 850. You know, they're going to be really dumb about it, and they're going to be like, oh, you only have to have 850 plus. Or, 840, in my opinion, is going to be very reasonable for this first week. Just because nobody's going to know the fights, and you're going to have some sort of gear. And let's be honest, I've been super slow. And my item level is 835 right now. So 840 is not too hard to achieve. I have every single mythic to do. I have so many heroics I can do. I just did my daily quest. I'm going to have 6 more daily quests, maybe 7 if you want to do the one day of. And if you're a night guild, you're going to be able to get some world quests done, and you're going to be able to get your gear up there. It's up to you. In all honesty, you can definitely get it. Now, when I'm talking about raid ready, I'm not talking about eye level is cool, but you're going to have to do some research on the fights. Stat priority, in my opinion, right now is not as big of a deal as your eye level. And I know it's like, well, why does eye level have so much to do with anything? It's almost the same thing with your relics. When you're trying to put them in, you're going the highest eye level because it's boosting the eye level of the piece of gear, which is going to boost your DPS from your agility, right? Because for me, I'm looking for agility. So the higher agility that I can get right now, the better. Once we start raiding and I can start pinpointing what I'm wanting, then I can start getting it in. Obviously, crit is my number one, and crit for me at the moment is 42%. Mastery... it's not very good for me. It's okay. It's not bad. But I would much rather have versatility or haste. Haste, not bad. Versatility is just an overall buffer. So those two are good with me. But crit for me is the best. So overall, I'm sitting pretty good. My DPS isn't at the point where I want it to be. And in all honesty, I'm not sure what is good DPS. When we get into the raids, we're going to kind of see. With the heroic bosses and the mythic bosses, DPS scales so much. If one little baby ad comes into play, my DPS just jumps up dramatically. If it's just one-on-one, I do okay. I'm not too bad. But I'm really curious to see what all the other classes are doing 1v1. So... We'll see how the new raid encounters work, and I'm going to be doing all my research this week to find out everything that I need to know. So, if you guys want to be raid ready, try to get 840 plus, in all honesty, because, that's what people are going to see when they're trying to invite you. Do a little bit of research. It's so weird. It is the first week that it's going to be out, but everybody's going to expect you to know the fight. Everybody's going to expect you to be almost the same eye level as the raid. It's weird, but it's the way it is. Like me getting into mythic dungeons, it is so hard because as a demon hunter for one, and for being a DPS for two, people expect you to have the best gear already to get into anything. And if you mess up on anything, they're like, oh, kick him, he doesn't know the fight. What the heck? You don't know the fight? And it's really frustrating, So, raids are going to be the same exact way. So, the only advice that I have is get a high eye level, as high as you can, and get some sort of knowledge of the fight. You know what I mean? So, hopefully you guys are ready for the raids. I'm ready for, our guild is really requiring 830 to start normals. I think 830 is a really great starting point. Our tanks are ridiculous. We have one healer that is ridiculous right now, and our DPS is, most of us are around the 830 mark. So I think we're going to do okay when we come to Tuesday. When Tuesday rolls around, we'll see what we do. And definitely going to give you guys some updates, letting you guys know what's up. But also, one thing I wanted to show you guys is my PvP level. I haven't been doing a lot of PvP, but, you know, let me see how I go. There we go. I'm level 13 in PvP right now. I'm almost level 14. That's something I'm going to be working towards to max out. Because if you guys don't know this, these abilities are stupid amazing. And you can't use them in raids and like mythics and things like that. But when you guys are doing your world quest, if there's any alliance that you cleave or they hit you, these pop in. And you're going to want these because these make the world in world PvP difference, because you have these OP abilities that they're like, oh crap, I don't have any of these. And you just completely demolish them. Like in PvP, for example, gear obviously does not mean anything really. It kind of does depending on some things. But it overall, you know, you're pretty much the same as everybody else. It's more your skill level. But if you have a higher level in PvP than your opponents, you're going to completely destroy them. Like, let's look at some base. Where's that one at? This one right here. At level 14. Level 14? No, maybe 15. Probably 15. I think it's every other one. Oh, well, whatever it is. Oh, 16. It says it right there. Oh, I should have been paying attention. Health increased by 10%. Amazing, right? Especially in world quest situations. When there's alliance there, you cleave, you hit them, and now you have 10% more health. Great. PvP, Battlegrounds, amazing. You're looking at this one. That's good for me. That's good for me. Like this one right here, though. I don't know if it's good or bad. When you lose all control, you immediately, you know, pop your trinket, pretty much, right? So I don't know if that's good or not. Because, you know, someone could do something just little, and I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? I could be completely wrong about it. But maybe it's like a double trinket. I don't know. Who knows? I'll have to figure that out. I'm almost there, so I'm just kind of excited. So what is this? 25%? Reduced by 25%. That's really good. Physical damage has a 20% chance. Okay. Wow, that's really good too. I don't know. There's so many cool things. Is this the one that I was looking at? No. This one. All right. You fly into the air out of harm's way. While floating, you gain an ability. This ability is called Fell Lance. Fell Lance! What is this? I just imagine flying there just like boom, 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 boom. It's so cool. And if you're not into PvP, like you're like, I don't care about those abilities, I'm really into PvE, the higher your level for this, the higher awards that you'll get for PvP worlds, world daily. So you can get like 850 eye level gear from it. You just have to be up there. So really cool. So I'm really enjoying that stuff. Hopefully you guys are doing really well. Let me know what eye level you guys are. Let me know what PvP level you guys are. I'm going to be doing some PvP today. I just got my heroic done. I feel kind of comfortable where I'm sitting at for today. I'm going to be doing some heroics later, but I really need to work on that PvP level. So I'm going to be doing that today. Here's the gear, just so you guys can see. My helmet is an 840, 825, 840, 840, 830, 835. My weapon is an 857, 845 trinket, 840, 825, 825, 830, 830, 830, 825. So I got some 825 items that I need to upgrade. If I can get everything up to 830, I'm pretty happy with that. And that's kind of the goal this week. So I'll definitely be looking out for those world quests, which I think there might be one right now that I can actually be... Oops, don't want to go there anymore. That I could be doing right now, which gives me a pretty decent ring. There it is right there. So that I'm actually going to be going in doing, because that's I might go do that right now. Yep. Also, one other thing too that might help you guys out when you guys are looking for dailies and stuff like that is, let me go find this Flight Master real quick, is you guys can actually zoom in. So when you guys are here and you guys are looking for somewhere, you click and you zoom, and it will actually show you guys where the quests are right by the flight pass. And usually I do just do the quests right by the flight pass. Like this one, for example, you know, I might do that just because it's right there. But I'm definitely going to go do this one because it's right here. So, yeah. Stuff. Alright, guys. That's about everything. I'm going to go and do this daily and then do some PvP. And hopefully I get an upgrade for that ring, and it becomes like Titan Forged 850 or something like that, but we'll see. It does have the option to Warforge and stuff like that. I have had that happen, so. Alright, guys. That's about it. And like always, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.